Happening, folks, and welcome back to Independent Scotsman. I'm Truss.
And I'm Kyle.
And in this video we're going to be comparing 3 legendary shotguns. The first one is going to be the Dry Rot shotgun, Dry Rot 32. The second shotgun is going to be the Party Crasher +1. And the third shotgun is going to be the Queen shotgun, her courtesy. So let's have a look at these gun stats. Let's put Dry Rot in the place. Note that, guys, Dry Rot, we're testing this Dry Rot and it's not fully upgraded, and as you'll see it's properly holding its own, so it can be compared with the other guns the way it is just now.
Definitely, Dry Rot's all the new rage in the shotgun category.
So the Party Crasher compared to the Dry Rot, as you can see, the Party Crasher first off has a lot less fire rate, so you're going to want to make sure you're landing your shots in the right place because it's got the high impact to go with that, and it's also got the range so you'll be able to engage from further away. The stability doesn't really matter because the fire rate's so goddamn low. And that reload, guys, that reload is terrible as well, man. The Dry Rot, me personally, in a PvE scenario like we're talking about right now, I would be taking, based on stats, the Dry Rot.
Yeah, wins PvE every time. Party Crasher's more PvP orientated with these stats.
So let's see how her courtesy looks.
Her courtesy, it's got, again, slower rate of fire and a lot slower reload. It's not as noticeable as the Party Crasher, which you do notice being slow, but the Dry Rot definitely wins out here again stat wise. It's amazing that it's took people so long to catch on to the Dry Rot.
Little bit lacking in impact and little bit lacking in range. It doesn't really make all that much of a difference in PvE because you're that goddamn close to them anyway, guys. So the Dry Rot seems to be winning outright against the other two shotguns. But let's cross-contaminate.
Yeah, let's cross-contaminate the streams.
So Party Crasher versus her courtesy. The fire rate's almost exactly the same, but her courtesy will fire slightly faster, and the impact and range is almost negatable between those two shotguns. But some people who really like the impact will say that the Party Crasher is much better here, but I'm going to say that they're just being little kids about it. It's hardly noticeable, but the stability on these two guns, like I said with the Party Crasher, basically non-existent because the guns fire so slowly.
I think her courtesy is one of the easiest shotguns to get to drop, and I think it's one of the easiest top tier shotguns that you can get your hands on.
So guys, we're going to give you a little view of the shotguns in a couple of different scenarios. First scenario is going to be reload scenario, and we're going to time and see how long each gun takes to reload. But please note that the Party Crasher has the least size clip, the Dry Rot has the biggest size clip, so we've got Party Crasher's a small size clip, her courtesy medium size clip with 5, and Dry Rot a large clip with 6. Then we're going to be moving on to crowd control scenario, and then we're going to be moving on to the majors and ultras scenario, guys. So first of all, guys, we're going to start off with checking out the reload speeds for all 3 guns, starting off with her courtesy. So 3, 2, 1, go. Now let's see how quickly the Party Crasher can reload. Remember, guys, this is to get the least amount of bullets in the clip. And let's see how quickly we can reload this Dry Rot 32, guys. Remember, this has the most amount of shells in the clip.
And now for the crowd control section, starting with her courtesy.
There's the controls. I'll see if these codes still work.
And now for the Party Crasher +1.
There's the controls. I'll see if these codes still work.
And here comes the dry rot 32.
There's the controls. I'll see if these codes still work.
The Party Crasher +1 was the only shotgun that actually provided a failure, guys. Please note and remember that when choosing your shotguns. Now let's see how our three shotguns face up against Majors and Ultras, starting with her courtesy.
Continuing on to Party Crasher.
And the Dry Rot 32.
I think we're clear. You need to see this.
Right guys, so after seeing the side-by-side comparison of all three guns, the reload time is what we're going to start out with. The Her Courtesy finished up with 5.33 seconds reload for 5 rounds.
The Party Crasher ended up at 4.93 seconds for 4 rounds.
And the Dry Rot, the biggest cliff of them all, 6 seconds is a clear 0.7 seconds below the Party Crasher, and even further at that, it's a full 1.1 seconds quicker than the Her Courtesy, and that's an extra round on Her Courtesy and an extra 2 on the Party Crasher.
As we can see for Her Courtesy, the crowd control, it was pretty decent. It did manage the crowds. There was no deaths.
The Party Crasher, it's quite below average when it comes to crowd control. It got us killed once, which we showed you, and the one where it actually got us through, it barely got us through it.
But the dry rot excels at crowd control with a faster fire rate and 6 in the magazine. Even missing a shot didn't stop us from killing all the enemies.
Then onto the Majors and Ultras. The Her Courtesy, it pretty much chews through the Majors and Ultras. The red barred Majors and Ultras, it hits them in 1 shot, and the yellow barred ones, it hits them in 2.
The Party Crasher will deal with them if you hit your shots, but there's 4 bullets and a long reload time, so if you're landing your shots, they'll deal with them, but if you miss, you get stuck.
And the Dry Rot, guys, the scenario we were showing you was a level 30 scenario, so it's a run-of-the-mill daily scenario, so the Dry Rot in that scenario will hit those Majors, hit them just as well as the other 2, the higher impact shotguns, and those yellow ones, if you're missing a shot, you've got more shots to follow up with anyway, and like I said, there's literally no difference between those shots in PvE. So to recap, the reload time winner is Dry Rot 32,
The crowd control winner is Dry Rot 32.
and the Major and Ultras winner is Dry Rot 32.
It's just a great shotgun. It's like a Swordbreaker that you can reroll.
But in second place is a reload time. Second place is Her Courtesy. It's a longer reload time, but it's 0.4 of a second for an extra round, guys. That can't be laughed at.
So second place with crowd control is also hardcore to say. It's the extra bullet, it's the 5 bullets.
In the Majors and Ultras, second place is, I'm actually going to put Party Crasher, because it takes the most hits, and like if you hit a yellow one right, there is a chance that will take it down in one.
Yeah.
So second place for that is Party Crasher, but the winner overall, guys, like Kyle said, Dry Rot 32, because it's just a brilliant shotgun, man.
I also like its form factor, like on the screen. It's got a smaller form factor than Swordbreaker. It's nicer to shoot, and I love Swordbreaker to bits, and Dry Rot's swept me off my feet, really.
Yeah, and yeah, man, and just to pick up on what Kyle said there, man, it's a beautiful shotgun on screen.
Gun almost looks sawn off.
Yeah, man, you're running about with it feeling suave.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, if you can get any chance at the 3 of these shotguns, or you have these 3 shotguns, or you have the Dry Rot in your inventory, guys, pull it out that vault, dust that motherfucker off, re-roll that motherfucker, and start shooting bitches with it, man. But thank you very much for watching Independent Scotsman, guys. We'll be back with more Destiny comparison videos. Let us know in the comment section what you would like to see compared, and we will see you all next time, guys.
Goodbye.